I don't think Gervonta Davis has ever done anything for boxing, honestly. Like I feel like TV has just in this generation, they just create stars. You could fill up an arena making this Nike shoe fight this Nike shoe. And you can fill up an arena. We live in a generation this stupid. So if you promote it for years and years and years with highlight reels, manufactured reels, and all this other stuff, and you can do that. Because Gervonta, honestly, he fought a bantamweight. Leo Santa Cruz is one of his best wins, who was old. And if you look at Santa Cruz's record, 80% of his resume was guys you never heard of himself, you know? So that's one of his best wins. Jose Pedraza was absolutely clearly weight drained. And his career arc prior and afterwards tells you that. And also, I was in the fighter meetings with Jose Pedraza when he's fighting at 130. And he used to complain to us every time he made 130 how dead he was at the weight. And I had already worked a fight where Edna Cherry beat him and got robbed. So Pedraza shouldn't have even been champion when Jay Davis took his title. That's probably his second biggest win. Ryan Martin, there was a lot of fluff because he never accomplished anything, but he was a flashy guy, and I actually liked that win for Gervonta.
Ryan Garcia,
a lot of fluff again because he's a YouTuber who's never accomplished anything else besides being a YouTuber. Though there is talent there, it's unfulfilled and untapped talent, and the loss to Rolly Romero tells you that. So what has Gervonta Davis created, aside from being a manufactured creation that got a big push from Floyd Mayweather? Let's be honest here. A big push from Floyd Mayweather.
What has he done for the sport? I mean, manufactured or not, he went out there and he performed and he got knockouts and people tuned in. Boxing fans tuned in. And you can talk about that shoe fight and that shoe. They're not boxing fans. Gervonta Davis sold pay-per-views to boxing fans. And he got boxing fans to come to fights, which is so needed. Desperately needed in this day and age.
They marketed him that way. You can market anybody. You can market it that way. You can market it that way. And champ, you should know better because you and I were very marketable and never got any marketing except as opponents for high-level fighters. And you should know that. They talk about great white hypes and all this other stuff. No, that's absolutely not true. They manufacture what they want to manufacture. Shakur Stevenson can be marketable. He's not ghetto enough. Andre Ward was very marketable. He's not ghetto enough. Why do black fighters only get marketed when they're quote-unquote ghetto, when there's class guys who you can market as great examples?
Woo!